So I'm currently reading a book from Jerry Flowers called Heart Rehab, and I want to read something to you that's going to bless your life. Listen, he says, have you allowed fear to become your therapist? Do you have to book a session with it before you obey God? Okay, God didn't give you that spirit. The outcome, the results, the impact belong to God. Tomorrow belongs to God. Okay, so maybe you fear failure because you are afraid God will direct your steps in a way that you don't desire. I'm gonna say it again. So maybe you fear failure because you are afraid God will direct your steps in a way you don't desire. As Proverbs 69 says, we can make our plans, but the Lord determines our steps. Do you call something a failure when it was really the Lord? Proverbs 20:24 states, the Lord directs our steps, so why try to understand everything along the way? He goes on to say, God is running this. So why do we constantly try to figure out what's going to happen and how something will be? You will not. Okay, he says you will torment yourself. You will torment yourself trying to be God. Ooh. Okay, so that right there, it's going to speak for itself. But one thing I want to add to this is there's an acronym to the word fear: false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. And one thing I want to point out too is that if you look in the book of Job, it speaks about how Job, it talks about the thing that he feared the most, it came upon him. So it's almost like that verse, it distinguishes that fear is like a magnet. So it's like whatever you fear is bound to happen. I don't want to speak that. God forbid. I rebuke that in Jesus' name. So just keep that in mind. So it's like whatever you fear, but like be careful on whatever you fear. Okay, or like dread over. All right, so that was good.